Hmm? Right.
Excuse me! Well... Really?
Good.
What the? Seriously?
All right.
You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after every little...
You okay?
Yeah!
Okay.
Huh?
Here we go!
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster. If you need help with anything, just let me know.
Dohalim, care if I hang out for a while?
Do you mind watching our camp tonight? Shall we get moving?
I bet that one could give me a decent workout.
You're planning to fight it alone?
No way!
An opponent like this should be easy.
Hey, I'm only getting started. If they rush you, you gotta jump for cover, okay? Dance in the way!
Double demon
Go for
fang!
the weak point!
Take this! Eating pile driver! Dragon swarm!
Burning strike!
Catapult! Stop!
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara! Freeze laser! Dance in the way!
Not like that! Double demon! Double demon fang!
Light astral energy! Banana spear! Pierce evil! Lightning condemn! Thunder blade!
Dragon swarm!
Will this help?
Double demon fang!
Healing raging
I
storm!
owe you one.
It's weakened! Light
This
astral
ends
energy!
now!
This one's mine!
Catapult!
Malevolent!
You're mine!
Waterfall!
Catapult!
Freeze lancer! Dance in the healing circle! Sleep now!
Glacial spear!
Do they not teach you to say thank you in Dana? Not here, Renan, they don't.
You're finished!
I'll heal you all!
You're mine!
Healing circle!
Power surges through me.
Here's the evil pile! Freeze lancer! Will this help? Raging storm!
Who are you human?
To stop you drowning?
Right.
Steel blade!
Try harder! Not a chance! No escape!
Burning strike!
You're mine! Double demon fang! Dragon swarm!
Blind you into Glacial spear! Pierce you don't mind if I do! Lightning raging cascade! In here! Let the marksman heal!
Okay, here I go.
Hear me! Flame of fury! Burning strike!
See what I can do!
Glacial spear! Pierce evil!
I'm ready! Look sharp! Lightning thunder blade! Take this!
Raging cascade! Annihilation!
Thank you.
You say it as though you're...
It'll take a bit to get used to.
Here I go! Go! I'm only getting started!
Double demon
They're
fang!
not playing around! Mega ray!
Try harder! My turn! I'm not done! Dragon swarm!
In a bind?
It's gonna attack!
Right, watch out!
No!
I was
Can't come
overconfident.
here! I couldn't make it in time.
More for the stockpile!
Dating pile driver!
Dead!
I hope this medicine works
Feel!
with Thomas.
This'll come in handy!
Benediction light.
Oh, resuscitation! A new
Not
lease
done
on
yet.
life! Here goes! Mega ray! More with that! Here, let me help!
Don't get carried away!
Take this!
First aid!
Catapult! It's on! Take it! It's wide open!
It won't escape me!
Hear my call! In the wind!
Eternal devastation!
Here!
Double demon fang!
Elusive deity!
There! Banana dreams!
Tornado drive!
Mega light astral energy!
Try harder! Not a chance!
Banana, go!
You're finished!
Dig it up!
Water! Hear my call! Dance in the wind! Hear me! Flame of fury! Burning! Light astral energy! Mega ray!
From beyond!
Annihilate raging
Nothing gets by me!
Burning strike! Light astral energy! Will this help? Freeze lancer! This one's mine! Dance in the wind!
Take this!
Air thrust!
It's over!
Here's a healing arc!
Resonate with the earth!
Dragon swarm!
Here's evil!
Severing wind!
I'm almost in track.
How fast can I move?
I said almost. Don't get carried away.
Let's get you all tucked away! There!
Double demon fang!
Shining supernova! Will this help from...
Take this!
Fred! Healing! They're not playing around!
I'm not done!
Hey,
Double
now
demon
see
fang!
that you don't get in trouble again.
Nonsense!
Don't get in my way!
You're mine!
Searing flame!
That
You're
move.
mine! Here comes a big one! It's over!
I'll heal you all! Banana healing!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
We won, but...
Dohalim's fighting style is... what's the word I'm looking for? Subdued? No...
Do you mean elegant, perhaps?
Yeah, that's the word. For better or worse, you can definitely tell he's cut from posh Renin cloth.
And he's not just skilled with the staff, either. He can also use astral arts, including healing ones. I can see how he made it to the position of a lord.
You flatter me. But my fighting techniques merely come from a style that aims to conserve energy by minimizing body movement.
Is that why you wait until the last second before you dodge attacks? To avoid unnecessary movements?
No, I do that to sharpen my senses. I find that doing so is an effective means of drawing out my innermost strength.
Oh yeah, I've noticed you look stronger and strike out with your rod more after you dodge attacks. Guess that's why.
Still, it's a risk. Don't you ever worry you'll dodge at the wrong moment?
Then, it'll be just as well.
Huh?
It's nothing. Let us continue.
There are still so many creatures we don't know about.
Have you been right?
Dohalim, your spare bracers were getting dirty, so I polished them up along with the rest of your equipment.
Why, thank you, Kisara. I greatly appreciate that.
Maybe it's just my imagination, but you sure seem to fuss over Dohalim a whole lot, Kisara.
It is a little strange. Almost like you're still in his service.
Really? That's certainly not my intention. Besides, he's not the only one I'm like that with. Hey, Law, I saw your clothes were starting to get holes in them, so I stitched them back up for you.
Oh, wow. Thanks, Kisara.
Point taken. Do you just like looking after people?
I wouldn't go so far as to say I like it, but I get anxious if I don't. I'd always like to help if I can. It comes naturally to me. Back in the day, Miguel and I used to look after the younger kids a lot, so that's probably where it comes from. He taught me everything I know, and I mean everything. How to cook with wild plants, how to sew clothes so they'll last. Without him, we never would have been able to survive.
However, you're not a lord anymore, Dohalim. You need to get used to the idea that people aren't just going to wait on you hand and foot.
Yes, you're absolutely right. I'm ashamed to admit that I felt no qualms about her doing all that for me. As both a Renin and especially as a lord, one becomes too accustomed to those beneath you tending to your every need, both Renins and Danins alike.
Sure, that's how all you Renins are probably raised. But just to be clear, we're not your servants, Dohalim. Got that?
Absolutely. Moments such as this provide me with ample opportunity to confront my unease. It is difficult to tend with my own motivations.
What do you mean?
The truth of the matter is that my espousal of coexistence in Menancia hardly came from an idealistic place. That instinctive unease I feel deep within serves as a reminder for what it is that all of us here fight for.
Don't be so hard on yourself. No one's going to abandon you if you aren't always perfect.
Looking at her now, I think she's more like his mom than his servant.
Kisara, let's talk for a bit.
Sorry for rambling on so much about my past earlier.
Don't sweat it. It was fun hearing you reminisce about the good old days.
Come on, you don't have to pretend with me. I know I can tend to go on sometimes, when it comes to my brother.
You said it, not me. Anyway, I don't think it's something for you to be embarrassed about.
Hey, Alphen. When you were a kid, was there ever a time when you had to bury someone younger than you?
Well, it's hard to say. I'm guessing that you have, though.
Yeah. During the previous crown contest, with the Lord before Dohalim. Life back then was truly hell. I think that's why I tried to ignore what Miguel was telling me for so long. Because I was afraid of going back to such a dark time. I wanted to believe in our paradise so much that I doubted the one person I should have trusted most. I don't blame blame Dohalim for that. I simply didn't want to face facts.
It's strange. Whenever you and Dohalim talk about Menancia, it's always like it's some big failure. We're talking about fixing 300 years worth of damage here. Isn't it a bit optimistic to think it was all going to be resolved after only...
You might be right. Maybe it was a mistake when Menancia... No. When I decided to stop seeing the darkness in our society. I have to admit the truth. To myself, first of all. I'll take watch tonight. It's okay. Before we go, do you guys have everything?
Hello.
Huh.
Huh?
Kisara.
Right!
What do you want to do about that big one?
I shall feel you where you stand.
Here I come! The flashing part's their weak point!
I shall ensure you survive this.
Where are you
This
going?
one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Done! I'm ready! I'll leave it to you!
So those are Dan and Astral Arts. Something you want to say? Not so long as you keep them pointed toward the enemy.
You are in tip-top shape.
As soon as I'm done here, come help out.
How could a girl ever say no?
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more...
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Don't mind if I do. Raging cascade! Annihilation! Hear me swirl!
Elusive
Hear
E!
me! Flame of fury!
Try harder! Not a chance! Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down! Thunder field! Raging cascade!
Dragon Swarm!
Dance in the wind!
Glacial
Blast! Pierce east! I'll be saving this one! Freeze Lancer!
Benediction light.
Light astral energy! Whoa! Was it time?
Our surge is through. Try harder!
Freeze Lancer! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! This one's mine!
Air pressure! Take this!
Take it! You're mine! Searing flame!
Can you take it?
Burning strike! Lightning orb! Pierce evil! Freeze Lancer!
Now I can let loose!
Photon! Lightning condense!
No art to being interrupted!
Burning!
Elusive E!
Pierce evil!
Take this! Take
Thunder
this!
field!
You're
Freeze
finished!
Lancer!
Here I come! Can you take it? I will carve through! Seismic luster!
Do it!
Elusive deity!
Do it!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! I'll heal you all!
Charge! Heal! Thanks! Truck! Swarm! Now I can let
Not
loose!
on my watch! By the power of water!
Okay, here I go! Burn in hell! You're mine!
Hear me! Fury!
Double demon fang! I'll thank you!
Hear my call!
I'm mine!
Amazing.
Elusive deity!
Lightning
Resonate
orb!
with the earth!
Raging cane!
Stalagmite! On your knees!
Magic! They're not playing around! It's mine! Hear me! Flame of fury!
No escape!
Strike!
Begin!
That move.
Elusive deity! Here comes the big one!
Wind astral energy!
Strike!
Here's a healing arc!
Prepare to be seized, O fleet of foot! Actually, time to let it rip!
More appropriate.
You're mine!
Less talking, more doing. In here! Burning! Strike! There with the others! Here's a healing arc!
Nothing's defenses are down!
First aid!
Severing
Raging
Raging
sword!
Devastation!
Whoa!
I've defeated her! It's over! Elusive deity! No further!
Seal!
No
Burning
escape!
strike!
You're mine!
I never miss!
I didn't think you had it in you.
Focus. It'll be time to congratulate me later.
Nothing much I can say to that.
To everlasting
Gemini
dark!
Aqua!
Negative gate! On your knees! Denied! You're mine!
Benediction.
Try harder! My turn!
You're in your dreams! Water!
You picked the wrong
Lightning
fight!
condemned! Red!
Resonate with the over! Dragon Now you see what I can do!
Benediction light.
Raging
Eternal
cascade!
devastation!
Pierce evil!
This is my fault.
Waterfall! Now! Mega ray!
Shield!
This one's got your name on it!
Action to action!
They've really got us on the ropes.
Don't forget to heal your wounds. Let's dispose of the trash.
On your knees!
By the power of water!
Take this! Bet that shell's hiding something tasty! Dragon
Freeze
Form!
Lance, go for the weak point!
Double Demon Fang!
I'm ready!
Lock! Demon's Descent!
Flashing Fang!
No armor can stop me!
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Do it!
Next!
Air thrust!
My turn!
Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to
Now!
Reverse!
Astral Energy!
Say no more! We managed to pull through.
Good.
Really now.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
We've reached our destination. Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster. You can tell it's tough just looking at it.
Yeah, it'd probably mess us up good.
An opponent like this should be easy.
You have to get into the right area on their back. Freeze!
Stop me! Remind me to stay on your good side.
Healing circle!
Double demon fang!
Did you just hear me? Yes. I need you, remember?
Right.
Annihilation Death! Searing Color!
The tempest engulfs you!
I'm only getting started! Raging Storm! Mega Ray! I got it! Annihilation!
I'm not done!
Primed and red!
I'll smash you! Beckon into everlasting.
Take this! Maze over!
Raging Storm!
No escape!
Tunnel! Let's
Dragon Form!
interrupted!
It's over!
Heal!
Here I
Lightning
come!
Orb!
It's over!
Mega Ray!
Hurricane Thrust!
Arctic waterfall!
Hurricane!
Mega ray!
Rage.
Lightning
This is the
orb!
most
Dragon
peculiar.
Swarm!
Dance in the wind! Searing flame! Air thrust! Hearing the flame of fury! Water! Hear my call!
Severing wind!
Behold! The Earth pulse! Tectonic vision!
Raging Storm! Head first air! Hey, that bullseye!
Regenerate!
Hey, that Raging Cyclone! Here's evil!
You!
Freeze laser!
Wind!
Not so fast!
Searing gale!
Wind astral energy!
No! It can't end here!
Forgive me. This is my fault.
Here's another! Mega ray!
Resuscitation!
Annihilation!
Another incantation ruined.
Astral energy! Whoa!
Negative
One
gate!
at a time!
Dragon
Steel! I'm only getting started! By the power of water!
You're mine!
Steel force!
Over?
Elusive deity!
Turn
Begin!
flame! Flame of arrow! Hear my call!
From beyond! Imbued in armor is soul with life! Resuscitation!
Mega ray! Annihilation!
Not done yet!
Mega ray! Lightning orb!
You're mine!
Elusive deity! Rotating
Steel!
Kick it!
Flame of fury! Burning
Stardust!
water! Hear my call!
Wind!
Raging
Kick it!
storm! More without
You're
me,
finished!
Rob. Where are you going?
Shine no further!
I'll heal you all! Lightning condemn! Thunderblade! Healing circle!
Now I can let loose!
Mega ray!
This one's all mine!
Dance in the wind!
Shine! Radiant light! Force of
Glacial
regeneration!
Here's
Regenerate!
evil!
Now I can let loose!
Freeze laser!
Okay, here I go!
Searing flame!
You'll pay for that!
All yours, Kisara! From beyond!
You're
imbue
mine!
this vanquished soul with life! I've used too much!
Eat this!
Searing tempest! It's weekend! Gonna see what I can do!
This ends now!
Flare tornado! Arctic waterfall!
Eternal devastation!
In here! Flame of fury!
Dragon
Shine!
Swarm!
Radiant light!
Water!
Regeneration!
Whoa! One at a time! Arc shield!
I'm in your debt, Warhol.
And tonight's meal is on you.
Pick up. It's unique.
Hurricane Thrust!
Lightning condemned!
Stardust!
Thunderblade!
Now one up.
Hear me! Flame of fury! I'll show you just how strong my arcs really are! Here I go!
Dragon Swarm! Double Demon Fang!
Arctic waterfall! Gemini Light Tracer! Dance in the wind! In here! Morning stockpile! Up and at 'em! Let's go!
Out of the woods.
Searing in here! And that's my will!
Elusive deity!
Flare tornado! Thunderblade! One more time! Here I go!
Watch yourself!
It's over! Thunder
incredible power.
Hear me! Flame of fury!
Take
Sealed! Ready to go! Can't be swirled! Freeze laser! I'll show you!
Radiant light! Force of regeneration! Regenerate!
Searing flame!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my...
Shield form. Get behind me.
Imbue this
Got it.
vanquished soul
I'll leave it to you!
Benediction light!
Heal! Water! Hear my call! Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Elusive deity!
Flame of fury!
Shine! Radiant can't get out of this!
Glacial... Here's evil! Raging storm! Freeze lancer! Blows! Let them
Try harder! Inside! I'm not done!
This one's mine! Not on my watch!
We got him on the run.
Don't get cocky!
Right. Still anyone's fight.
Thank you.
Struck! Double demon fang!
Lightning to death!
Dragon Warlord!
And again!
The fluidity of your movements are simply incredible.
Annihilate!
Is that a healing art?
It is. I can't ignore your pain.
Let's not try to be more careful.
Sleep now.
Dance on the
Get
wind!
on in there with the others.
Anything in armor! Roll on!
Hear me! Light fury!
Light!
In the wind!
Boost of regeneration! Regenerate!
No!
Let loose!
Feel! Mega ray!
Allow me take this!
I'll be saving this Can't be happening!
I couldn't make it in time.
Not today! Resonate with the earth! I'm not done!
Lightning storm! Whoa! Hey! One at a time!
Dragon Force!
Steel hammer! Razor cyclone! Art expert coming through! Dance in the wind! Sleep now!
Double demon fang!
I'll be saving this one!
Eternal devastation! No! Can't end here!
Medicine works as promised.
First aid!
Negative gate!
Take it!
I'm ready!
Johaline!
All yours, Kisara!
I can feel my precision improving.
Whew! I don't sense any more enemies.
Okay.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our... heads.
Okay.
Seer?
Well,
What the?
We've reached our destination.
Got sand in my eyes!
The winds are strong here. Mind yourselves.
Ugh, even the inside of my mouth is all sandy.
Poodle, don't get blown away, okay?
The winds outside the capital are blowing as strongly as ever.
You can definitely see why people call this place the Valley of the Four Winds.
Indeed, Mahag Sar is the realm of wind, just as Ganeth Heros is for water.
Earth, water, fire, wind, light, and darkness. Rena is aligned to darkness, leaving each realm one element each.
Is that because some elements are easier to gather in certain areas than others?
That is certainly possible, but I suspect the biggest reason is to prevent the lords from squabbling over resources.
Funny. You would think infighting would come naturally to an elite class vying for a crown.
True, but the Renans rule as a minority. Fighting ourselves would just be destructive. Though, as you saw in Menancia, any abstention from fighting is merely a facade.
In the end, you all get usurped whether you like it or not.
That may be true, but something tells me that this time is different.
We have to catch up to the Lord first if we want answers. Let's keep moving.
What is that ring of rocks over there for? They don't look like they formed naturally to me.
Oh yeah. Funny, I guess I've gotten used to weird rock formations. They didn't even register as being out of the ordinary.
Most likely, they were brought over by us Renans when we first invaded the planet.
Wait, those? So does that mean there's some kind of machine then? And if so, what in the world were they even used for?
To manipulate the properties of Dana's astral energy.
Really?
Think about it. Isn't it strange that the type of energy each realm collects is so fixed? astral energy by nature isn't meant to skew towards one element or another so heavily.
So the Renans reformed it for the crown contest.
Sounds like the crazy thing a Renan would do.
Renans these days are more advanced than Danans in some ways, but even they don't seem capable of doing something on that grand a scale. Or is that something that's possible on Lenegis? Or maybe the Renan homeworld?
I can't claim to know everything about my own kind, but I myself have never seen anything that would be capable of such a drastic feat.
But at some point they did just that. Those are the sort of people we're up against. We should do our best not to forget that.
You're so amazing, Kisara. You can cook, you can fix weapons. I feel like there's practically nothing you can't do.
Maybe you should take a page out of her book and learn to make yourself more useful then.
I'd be happy to teach you if you want, Rinwell. I learned most everything I know from my brother.
Really? Even how to sew and do laundry?
Yes, indeed. He knew how to do anything.
Sounds like he was a pretty handy guy when he was alive.
He was. I'd always follow him around and badger him with questions. I was a real pain in the neck. Now that I think about it, he and Legil were the ones who taught me how to raise cats, too.
Legil is that woman who was with him in the Gold Dust Cats, right? I remember now. The one with the really pretty hair.
Funny you mention that. He also taught me how to maintain my hair. Not that those lessons stopped it from getting all tangled up during training.
I think it still looks gorgeous.
From what I can tell, it would appear as though the only thing he didn't manage to teach you was how to apply makeup.
No, but that didn't stop him from trying. He really wanted to teach me everything. Only reason he couldn't was because I prioritized my training.
And here I was trying to make a joke.
I can't tell if she's being serious. The only one here who knows him well enough was her.
Yeah, I guess only Miguel could have told us if it's actually true.